My take is this. When that is the best that a genius can come up with, it's more of a cry for help than anything else. And he's got good reason to be in distress. We are all clearly desperate for better dialogue than what Twitter has become. Okay? We have real questions and real concerns. And the overarching thing is so many of us want to just engage in critical thinking, not just being reflexively critical without thinking. And I believe that this drama and how we're covering it is playing into the problem. One, forget about it's an obvious toxic macho thing going on. We're going to fight. We're going to measure our, it's so stupid. But it's also making it about them instead of making it about us. And we have real concerns. And the real battle we should want to see with these guys and everybody else in the business is how are you going to make it better for us as a platform? How are you going to be more transparent about what you're doing with our money and our information? How much transparency are you going to provide in terms of how you moderate content in a way that we can understand before we have to ferret it out through journalism? All right, let's get perspectives from a man who knows. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak. It's great to have you, man. Huge fan. Thank you so much for what you've added to my and my family's life with your developments over the years. It's good to have you on the show.
Nice to be here. Thanks for having me, Chris.
So what's your take on Zuck versus Musk?
I am more into lightness and comedy, and I've been passing around the joke about 2 4-letter words that end with K. But, and laughter is the best medicine. I have a take. I don't know either of them personally, partly because I try to avoid the bigwigs like that, the ones that seem to have a lot of control and make decisions. And it's very hard to know what's true unless you really are in their inner circle and talking to them personally. I have both of them did incredibly great things. And then those incredibly great things had a lot of maybe negative impact on humans versus technology, users versus the producers. All my life, I have been for the human user, the consumer, as being more important than the producer with the wealth and the power. So it's obvious, where I would tend to stand on a lot of things that have come out of those companies.
Yeah, see, that's my concern, Steve, is that we're all getting caught up in whether these guys are going to, put on bikinis and get into a fight in an octagon. And it's like, no. What we need to worry about is that if you and I have a conversation in either of their platforms, we're going to get ads about the content of whatever our conversation is within seconds. And they need to be having that fight, which is transparency and who's delivering better for their users. Do you think this is all just a great distraction and we're playing into it?
There are some people that just, I don't know, it's a type of publicity, it's a type of, marketing techniques, to get attention by making outrageous comments. And Elon Musk is one of the major ones of those. I don't really see that coming from Mark Zuckerberg so much. Elon Musk is kind of up there in the Trump sphere for just how you can say things and how nasty you are to someone else. And somehow, if you're putting somebody else down, that's putting you up. And I don't like to think that way myself. I just avoid all this stuff. I really don't want to live being upset at some of these people all the time. I just want to have a nice, happy life.
Do you think that Threads, one, are you impressed that it's 100 million in just 5 days? Yes, he has shortcuts, because if you're an Instagram or a Facebook person, you get basically a pre-approved account. All you have to do is sign up, but people are still having to make the sign up, and they're at 100 million in 5 days. What does that tell you?
From how I interpret all of the marketing, the talk about it, and ChatGPT and all these things coming on so strong, and Twitter's problems, been in the news for so much, I'm not that surprised at the instant growth. I think that it's a category that could get that. And, it certainly speaks huge words to Elon, that if that many people that quickly would sign up. But you know what? We've got a complicated world. We got too much in our lives. And does this mean there's going to be one more social web we're going to be attending to, along with all the others? Please give me some relief. One thing I don't like about all these social webs, whether it's Threads being like Twitter, is that it kind of becomes addictive. I'm so much against addictive behavior. You have to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And you don't ever go back kind of and question, wait a minute, why am I just doing this? If I had solitaire, I could do just as well.
Hey, thank you for watching. please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.